amigo del Jefferson in New Mexico. It's the Sweatier Jefferson Show, starring Sweatier Jefferson. And as our guest, whoever the hell called the phone. Now here's Sweaty.
All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Getting started on this little expedition. I appreciate you all for showing up. That's for darn sure. Welcome to the show. Tonight we're going to be having hopefully someone calling in. That would be nice to see. But until then, let's talk about our producer. What is he up to all the time? Can we get some confirmation? How you doing, bud? Oh, I see he's doing good. So I just want to make sure he's all right. Yeah. So I appreciate everyone for showing up. What do you all think about aliens, man? Y'all into aliens? Because we're gonna be having our episode 2 tonight from the UFO quote unquote crash on Starbuck Island. I just like to say that Carl Sagan was a pretty smart guy. I liked him a lot. Cosmos was one of my first books growing up. He had once said it's inevitable that humans would project their hopes and fears upon the cosmos. Now, I believe he was paraphrasing some Thomas Carlyle, who had said in regards to, I'm guessing, what he was staring at and figured planets out there. If they be inhabited, what a scope for misery and folly. If they be not inhabited, what a waste of space. I mean, that's something, man. So whether people are out there, things are out there, energies are out there, we're all out there, man, aren't we? Aren't we all out there? So here we go. Let's head into the Sweatier Investigations right after our first sponsor. Beet Juice, brought to you by the good guys at Frank's Fluids. Made with all natural chemicals, with our most popular flavors like D9's Blueberry Beets or Moochie Grape. How do you like your beets?
Ground up and flavored.
Starbuck Island.
Okay, well, let's start there. You've all seen my show previously on Starbuck Island. This is the next installment of the Sweatier Investigations. Let's go, baby.
National Geographic photographer Brian Scarry and assistant Mauricio Handler to meet conservationist Mike Fay.
Okay, these all seem like some pretty legitimate guys. Speaking of which, the credits for this is in the description, so you can look this all up yourself.
One of the most remote islands in the world, to document wildlife here.
All right, seems simple. We're just here to document some wildlife, right? Let's go.
Uninhabited for more than 140 years. Evidence from the days of mining guano used to make gunpowder still exists.
All right, so we got the facts. It's bat guano, used to make gunpowder, and what was it, 140 years ago?
From ditches to dwellings. The only trees? Palms planted by long-gone workers.
Okay, so I get it. Now we got palms that you see right here, planted by workers a long time ago. They needed some shade. Yo, man, plant them trees.
Mike packs his meager provisions, ready for the swim from shore. It's the only way on or off Starbuck most of the year.
Okay, you hear that? It's the only way on or off Starbuck most of the year, and that is swimming.
But we get some bad news. The seas are too rough.
There is a chance that we can get you off.
No, I think I throw this in to share with the point that this is not a stopping post for people to pick up supplies. This is not an easy island to get to.
We are stranded on Starbuck Island. Huge seas break on the reef, too rough for us to swim through.
So yeah, Starbuck Island, I have planted the second seed. So the reason I showed all that is to share with a lot of people who have obviously put their efforts out there into the world and saying that this was a stopping post, a place for ships to, um, you know, get fuel and or whatever. There's no need for anything on that island. And granted, that was a while ago when this National Geographic was filmed. No mention of anything dragged over on the beach. And that would have been something they would have probably put in there, I'm guessing. So tell me what you all think. And yeah, I appreciate you. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know what we do here. So normally in this time in the show, we would go to phone calls, and obviously there's nobody calling into the show because this show is not doing anything yet. And I don't mind. This is a lot of fun for me to even practice keeping at this show. So let's hit our next sponsor, and we'll get into some old news. Regretting all for those times you knew you shouldn't, but you did it anyway. Ask your doctor if regretting is right for you. Common side effects may include, but are not limited to, angry parenting, work tremors, uncontrollable middle fingers, sweaty thumbs, nonsensical rants, or just mind-boggling situations where you may believe that buying many small bottles of water is better than just buying the biggest container of water, going so far as to tell your child in the store that this is less plastic. Yeah. All these fake-ass commercials we putting together. I hope they're entertaining you. Basically, I believe what this show is going to become is a skit show, and I will start doing more skits, of course. Just like what I did, this is one of my first interviews, and I had to disguise my voice because this is a very famous person, so it won't sound like me. But I hope you guys enjoy some old news with Sweatier Jefferson. Let's go.
This is old news with Sweatier Jefferson. Old news with Sweatier Jefferson.
Of all the financial titans and philanthropists of the 20th century, none are more complex or mysterious than George Soros. Like Carnegie, J.P. Morgan, and the Rockefellers, he amassed billions through ruthless business decisions, only to turn around and give away most of his fortune to advance his own personal philosophy. He can move world financial markets simply by voicing an opinion, or destabilize a government by buying and selling its currency. He also pledged more aid last year to help people in Russia than the U.S. government did. But now George Soros is worried. He thinks the global economy is coming apart at the seams, and that the world needs to be protected from people like George Soros.
Now think that everything is fine, but the fact is that the system is broke and it needs fixing.
What you're doing is asking some form of regulation to protect the world against you.
Well, I'm a player.
Oh yeah, George Soros is a mother effing player. So I'd like to take some time to, make sure you all know about my other channels, because they're very important to me, yeah?
What other channel?
Let's see if I can pop them in there. Bang, bang. No? No?
What?
Producer. Man, one of these days, I'm just going to fire his ass, right? What do we got on that? There we go, buddy. So this is one of my sister companies here, I guess you can call it. This would be Space Galleria. And as you can see, it's pretty balla. They're doing all kinds of Warzone. So if you're into Warzone, he's trying to put up 60 videos this month alone. So go over, check out some of these videos, make a comment on some of these videos. That'd be cool of you. And then of course there's Dalton Gallery. Now if you're into art and painting, sculpting, or just walking around, feel free to jump on over to Dalton Gallery. You know what I'm saying? We're down in Silver City, New Mexico. I appreciate everyone for being here. And for now, I think we should just go for some doggy blues on the way out, shall we? Enjoy your evening, everybody. Enjoy your life. Be well, be safe, and get that infinite wave going, yo. The infinite wave, ready? Infinite wave, infinite wave, infinite wave.
Dude, are you there? Well, man. Yo.
Travis pulls up into the show at the very end. Hang on, let me stop this show, and then I'm going to hang out and talk with you, all right?
All right.
Thanks, everybody.